Scum of the earth. Disgraceful piece of shit. Hello everybody, I am Flameless Soul, and today I welcome you back to Bioshock 2. When we last left off, we had flooded a section of the city. It wasn't us, but we'll be blamed for it. And we'd made it to, I believe, Dionysus Park. So let's get into the game and see if I was correct. So no one has anything to say, which I guess is fine. Weird. Oh, what are you? Don't do that. I don't like that. Ain't a fan. I'll put a, I'll blast you. Don't think I won't. I'll do it. No one? That's me, okay. Oh, these doors were locked and I just ignored them. There's distinctly someone around here. I just ignored them thinking like, oh, I'll just go this way. The game wants me to go that way, I'll go this way. Okay, you don't get to do that. I don't know what you were thinking, but...
Attention! Subject Delta has drained and infiltrated Dionysus Park. His death is our rebirth. The life of the people's daughter is in your hands.
Okay, so my subtitles got turned off. A lot of you may know, if you've been paying attention to the channel, that I reinstalled Windows. This was one of the games where I wasn't so sure I was still going to have my save. I did, luckily, but like the other examples where I didn't have my save, like the other examples where I wasn't so sure I'd have my save, this one, reset my settings.
Well, I'm in. Yep. Yours truly is the newest member of the Rapture family. I fed Wales a line about how the Tribune was stopping me from telling the people what's what, and without a word, he hands me an invite to this artist retreat here at the park. Lamb bought my Frustrated Novelist Act. She's even sponsoring me to ink it while I'm here, except my story's all about her, and I don't think she's gonna like the way it ends.
Didn't this place flood when she brought a bunch of people like that here?
Dear Yellow-Eye Gull, my name is Billy, and I saw you the other day at the merry-go-round. I think you are very pretty, and I like your blue dress and the songs you sing about angels. My mom says your dad is scary, but I think he is strong and nice like a comic book hero. I got you a gift and put it in the basement where nobody will find it. The secret code for the door is 1080. I hope you like it. I will wave to you next time I see you, so you know it's me.
I'm told that Lamb has been seen in the streets. One of the Alpha series was killed in the incident and his bonded sister stolen. But the Council has no time for a manhunt. Atlas swells the ranks of his marauders by the day. Regardless, Lamb's name has already faded among the people. She is no more than a ghost who has forgotten to die.
I wanna talk about like, it's kind of boring. Like, we all know that games, especially explorative games like this, love to put things in the opposite direction of the objective, right? Like, we all know that they love to put various things in the opposite direction of the objective, to the point that when people like me play games like this, we look at where the arrow wants us to go.
We're gonna be rich.
Oh my!
And we're like, oh, game wants me to go that way. I'm gonna go this way instead. Because, yo, what? How are you shooting me? I'm a. Fuck you.
More with that case, man. More men. Get hurt.
Don't shoot me. We look at where the game is, like, telling us to go, and we're like, no. Why would I go that way if I can go this way instead?
Dionysus Park. Lamb mocks me in the naming of this place. She knows precisely how I feel about this celebration of unconscious art. The artist reflects the world as it ought to be, not as it is damned to be by some spasm of the lower mind. I shall not censor. The park is Lamb's property. However, if the case we are building against her proves true, I will return with a sledgehammer.
It's interesting to see the difference between
the
Ryan
good news
against Atlas
is
and
I've
Ryan's against
located a
Lamb.
new train car, but the station's still locked down, and we're not alone in here. I see a shadow in the security booth. I'll lay low while you have a gander.
Of course you will.
Well, hello, boys. The name's Stan Poole, Rapture Tribune. Quality paper. Before the locals stopped reading and started finding other uses for it. Anyway, I'm looking to cut a deal, fellas. Come by the train station. I'm here in the booth.
Okay.
McDonough, listen. There's a hell of a structural flaw here in Dionysus Park. A leak in the primary drainage pipeline could flood this whole joint. Faulty pressure locks would seal in every sorry soul. One clumsy Big Daddy knocks open the wrong pipe and, hey presto, Lamb's little art show turns into Fish City. God forbid the wrong element finds out.
I think the wrong element found out. And I'm finding it very suspicious. Like, this is something that Lamb had built, right? And it has some very convenient flaws in it. Which does suggest quite the... Ow! Don't do that! Fuck you! Ow! Quite the dangerous sort of potential series of events for Lamb to have just decided, these people gotta die, so I'ma flood them. I've always wondered if there's a specific reason why video game developers just put things in the opposite direction of the objective. It's more than likely, the only thought I can come up with is to convince people to explore, even if they're the type of person, that's not what I meant to do, but okay, who would not normally have explored.
Found her. Found Cindy by this rusted carousel. But she was just standing there, staring, waiting for the music. And she doesn't even recognize me. What have they done to her? Listen to her.
The man in the moon is a girl, Mr. Bubbles.
Listen, if anyone hears this, I have to know how to cure her. No! Get back! She's my little girl!
So we all knew things weren't gonna end well for that guy, but it still kinda sucks to be right.
Dionysus Park was my home, Delta. An experiment in social unity, cut short by human folly. You dishonor its memory with every step.
Now that, see, Lamb knows you're here, but I'm incognito. Thing is, since you drained out the park, the little sisters are already starting to, nose around, looking for Adam, and, I can't have that.
Why can't you have the little sisters poking around? That's actually kind of sketchy, my dude. That you're in a situation where you can't just let the sisters exist.
Safe already. I want my goddamn toys and prize.
Not what I meant to do, but alright. I didn't even... I think I got drill reflection upgrade. Alright. Oops. So we now have sketchy
Take this, Father,
person.
and hurry. Mother can't hear this, but she's looking right at me. And her face.
Is her face all twisted and angry? Is she, sketchy? This is your gift, right? Ooh! I like this. Eleanor gives good gifts. Like, how do y'all feel about the gifts our daughter gives us? See, there's supposedly 3 little sisters on this level, but... Oh, shit! I love that about games. That they know they want people to explore, and they know that people aren't going to explore without a reason. So we always get random mid to high tier gear in the complete opposite direction of where the game is trying to get us to go. And it's to the point that I literally am just spending hours exploring levels in this game alone. Okay, well, since we're right here, I'll shank this dude.
Okay, so dead men tell no tales, right? Wrong. See, with Adam involved, every stiff's got a story, and Lamb knows how to read it. If that stuff makes it back to her, I'm an obituary. So, I want you to take the story of Dionysus Park and bury it. Get rid of the little sisters for me. Your way. Do that, and I'll unlock the station here. Scout's honor.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense than I thought it would.
I'd say he's hiding something, but he sort of took the fun out of that one. He's locked in the security booth, however, so we'll have to play along. Find those sisters.
So far, no one has, like, actively seemed like they're trying to betray us. Even this business dude just seems like he doesn't fully agree with how we do things. The only person who seems like they're actively working against us is Lamb. It just seems... Everyone else just seems like skeevy and in it for their own gain, but they don't seem to be out to be against us. Whereas, like, Atlas seemed, from the first game, seemed to actively be working to put you in a worse position. Because he needed you to be weak by the end of it. Oh, you just blew yourself up. Nice job there, bro. Don't shoot at me. I don't like it. That hurts a lot.
You mistake my nature, Delta. I wish no Adam for myself. Eleanor is the dream, and she needs neither weapons nor parlor tricks.
Okay. You put it in a weird way, though.
True friends stick by you through. Where I wits on my side. Darling.
You put it in a way that makes me think like you're actually just pumping her full of Adam and making her an abomination. Because we've seen in the case of Fontaine or Atlas in the first game what happens if you use too many plasmids. It is a possibility, and it has dire consequences.
There she is. Little Tyke wants to be in pictures. Real cute. Now get rid of the muscle and deal with her.
Permanent increase to drill damage, okay.
Daddy, are you taking me home too?
Yes, adopt, come here. I want the information from the Atom.
Smart. See? You put it to work, and all that Adam ends up in you. But you're sort of a silent partner, so that's tops with me.
So he takes no issue with us taking the Atom, probably because whatever crimes he's committed against the Lamb mean nothing to us. But the Atom that would tell a story to Lamb that would be like, would one, say that he's alive, and two, probably put him in a position to die. Like, his crimes would be drastic.
Over there.
See, when I was in theater, the theater teacher...
A prowler?
The theater teacher had actually made it a point to not let the school's janitors clean the stage, because they kept stripping the wax off of it.
The genius of Sophia Lamb is a thing of empathy, a profound moral sense. I can only describe her as a kind of secular saint. But dividing her loyalty evenly across the world at large spreads it so thin as to be invisible to some. Love, I have found, is beneath her. Naturally, Ryan arrested her, gave her to Sinclair to incarcerate somewhere. But upon her escape, she took the city and changed my life forever.
Okay, so there's no many turrets for this. Let's go.
I don't see you. Always the same. Looking for a handout.
I know there's a bunch of people coming, but I don't know how I feel about it. Come on.
Dirty hair.
You know you don't have a chance. You can't ignore me.
Ticky-tock, almost ready. Nobody hurt my daddy.
You people will get what you get.
fun. Come on, Daddy.
That was a lot faster than I
Daddy,
thought.
You always save me from the monsters.
They're a lot like, these sisters seem more experienced, I guess, at gathering than their counterparts. I have a weird reverb going on.
Forget face, baby.
A symbol of our death.
Get mad and you'll be sorry.
You gotta be kidding me! You ain't for real, Dad! Hey, why not?
Be gone!
Run!
This angel's all done now. Yay!
Oh, thing!
At last, we have our Judas. One of my own people has been feeding Ryan evidence of my activities, and now I am to be detained. As a religion, they merely monitored us, but as a commune, they would see us crucified. And yet, though he will be the last to see it, Andrew Ryan has already lost the people. Wherever I am sent, Rapture will follow.
Father, this Adam you found contains memories from all the bodies here. Normally, only a little sister can see them, but I can show you what Stanley's trying to hide. When Mother was taken away, Stanley was left in charge of Dionysus Park. He spent all her money through these mad parties. It was like he was trying to ruin her.
You okay there? Keep your eye on the brass ring, brother. Find the rest of the sisters.
See, I knew that he was trying to hide something, and he's the first, like, super skeevy-seeming character so far. Like, I was sort of skeeved out by our friendly business partner, but not as much as this guy.
Subject Delta's just a serial number, amigo. I did a lot of digging on you for a feature once. They used to call you Johnny Topside. Found the city all on your own in a diving bell. Real shame what they did to you.
Uh-huh. That's interesting.
The little sisters are getting older, which is troubling. As they reach adolescence, they become aggressive, feral. Worse, the Adam they ingest contains traces of lethal plasmids left over from the war. The splicers are becoming far more effective predators as well. Our big daddies are falling left and right. Perhaps the elder sisters could be trained to sniff out the lost Adam and reclaim it for us. Yes, from what I've seen, they certainly wouldn't have to wait for the culprit to die.
So that's the origin of the Big Sisters. That's actually worse than I thought. But the putting random mid-tier things just in the opposite direction is only one of the tricks that developers are pretty known for using to get players to go where they want them to go. Another one is the ever so interesting lighting trick. Where if there's a particular direction you want the player to go, and you don't have a system like Bioshock's quest marker, you light up the correct direction in a pretty subtle manner that shows where that tells the player where they need to go. There's so much alcohol I can drink. Drink! Rose.
You must learn to play poker, Eleanor. Like anyone, I am flawed and have a fierce genetic bias towards competition. But each Saturday, I read the other players, and I pick a man who will benefit the most from victory. By the final hand, I ensure that he takes home my entire stake, and that of the others. I win nothing but the feeling of conquest over myself, and the wealth of my competitors is slowly reshuffled according to their needs.
Yeah, that seems all well and good, but what if it's really, it's all kinds of sketchy. Oh, shit. Go away. I want nothing to do with any of you. Of course, I have everything that's in there. Lovely. It's just that sort of thinking, it very much seems like it could lead to quite a few problems.
Who's that? From hiding.
And I love seeing the idea and the tricks, really, that developers use to try and get the player to do what they want them to. And the flip side of it is I hate seeing when a developer gives you no choices in a situation and then tries to sort of make you feel like a bad person for going along with the only path that they have placed. An example for Bioshock would... Okay. If Bioshock did it, the example would very much be this. If they forced you to harvest the little sisters and upped the amount of times that characters voiced how much of a horrible person or a terrible monster you were for harvesting the little sisters. If you had no choice, but your only option is harvest, and then they're just like, yeah, no, you're a horrible person. How could you? You're fucking scum of the earth. Disgraceful piece of shit. But of course, no, the Bioshock developers didn't do that. You get a choice. That's why if you do harvest little sisters, increased damage against these fucks. If you do choose to harvest little sisters, it's fair for them to be like, yeah, you're a terrible person, you're a horrible person, why would you do that? Because they have given you the choice, and you are actively choosing to do that. Instead of the only choice being something that you had no control over, like your character deciding to make the choice and not you, the player.
I win.
Oh, ow, son of a bitch, Okay, real question. We hear that whistle when they throw bombs, right? There's that distinct whistling when they throw a bomb. Okay, why? What is making that whistling? Because it's not like... anything that's ever made that whistling in the real world was intentionally designed to whistle like that. It wasn't just a byproduct. It was a tactic. It was meant to intimidate those that were the target of your bomb. Right? Or your plane or whatever.
Awareness of self is no miracle, Eleanor. It is a trick of the gene, an endless inner refrain asking, what's in it for me? To serve the world, we must grow deaf to the self. Are you ready? Now, stop listening to my voice. Stop listening. Stop. Difficult, isn't it? Human verbal cues are defensive coloration, camouflage. Play this recording until you no longer hear the words. Then you may observe the people for who they are.
That seems really, really weird. Like, trust me, I've heard her say some weird things for Eleanor to go through with. Playing a recording until you no longer hear the words is probably one of, if not the weirdest one. Oh, this place is frozen. Oh, ow. Don't do that. I don't like that. Hopefully there's some reason to have bothered with that. It's gonna be real funny though. There's not gonna be any reason to have bothered with that. There's nothing around here. I gain nothing from doing that.
The like of you, I'm not speaking to you.
I can't believe you'd be so like. Okay, this is actually funny. There is a benefit to having claimed them now, because now there's a whole fuck ton of enemies that are just gonna spawn in here.
Turn off the lights.
And die. Okay, that's lovely.
Shadows won't hide you for long.
Okay, no, y'all come in here. I ain't fighting you out there. Fight me on my ground.
Yeah, you run! You run, you little girl!
Fight on my turf. Do it. I dare you. You won't. Every single one of you is stupid as fuck.
I'm making numbers, you fucking machine! Oh, shit! You still won't escape fast,
Well, they still managed to kill me because I chose to not heal. But funny, nonetheless. Oh, and this is another example. Right here, this door was blocked. We know that door was blocked because I drilled at it. Yet, magically, somehow, for some reason, that door is open again. I wonder why. Wouldn't have anything to do with the developers didn't want me to go this direction before I talk to the one dude.
There she is. Get her. I hope that bodyguard ain't one of your long losts.
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best daddy.
It's honestly so weird. The whole way that they switch to just agreeing with you after you've killed their previous daddy. Not what I wanted to do. It's super bizarre.
Sunshine with angels. It's just a little angels are so weird.
We were in the middle of something! Please! Here's a present for you! Why they always gotta leave?
Zip 'em, Daddy! Daddy's giving you more than 30!
All done, but I probably have to redo it because I died. Fuck!
I'm always safe with Daddy.
No, I don't have to redo it. Okay, good. Lovely. Perfect.
Alright, there's one. Clobber the big palooka and grab the sister.
Okay, we don't want to go that way.
Adam is Rapture Delta, the finest minds of paradise in a single sublime mosaic. Eleanor. Consider the genius you deny her with every stolen drop.
I now get what her plan was.
Don't touch me!
Honestly, her plan is worse than I thought because you can't have the knowledge of someone without the memories that they use to acquire that knowledge. There will be a big issue if you try to do that. If you try to acquire only the knowledge of a person and not the memories of them acquiring that knowledge, you'll produce an issue. So what Lamb appears, at least, to be trying to do is have Eleanor acquire the knowledge of these people.
Through Adam, Eleanor will become the daughter of the people, a true utopian, brilliant beyond measure, but utterly selfless. As she ascends, Delta, you and I will seem as dogs, circling and snarling amid the afterbirth.
So, what Lamb is apparently trying to do is give Eleanor just the knowledge without the memories that formed her personality. That formed those people's personalities. But that won't work. By giving Eleanor only the knowledge, it has no context, so it's worthless. And if you give her the memories attached to them, you will change who she is. She cannot be this truly helpless individual, selfless individual that you want her to be. I'm broke as fuck, so I can't afford a med kit. I'm also every time okay, so this is a situation I was getting close to before, not like when I originally played the game. Where I don't have the money to buy any resources But every time I die, I'm losing more and more.
Are we gonna be together again, Daddy?
Trying to get something done, and it's slowly putting me in a position that's fucking me over.
This girl! Get Adam,
Okay. Finally built up some amount of resources to do this, quote, properly.
You know you don't have a chance now! Off your eyes!
Don't let us get me, Daddy!
A simple tete-a-tete to share our views.
It's your portfolio!
Okay, finally!
I'm always safe with Daddy.
Yeah, no you're not. I literally lost this fight something like 7 times.
Almost home.
Yay! Go home. Have fun. And Eleanor is gonna show me some memories. Thanks. If you had experienced this type of stuff over and over again since you were a child, it's no wonder that you went mad.
That's me there. I confronted Stanley. Said I'd tell Mother what he had done. He panicked. Took me away and sold me to an orphanage. I tried to fight back. I remember biting his hand, but... Father, he's the reason I was turned into a little sister.
Uh-huh. Good to know.
Now, you were just a deep-sea explorer with iron cojones, pal. The public gave it a nickname, but Ryan was sure you were a spook, so his people locked you up, erased your damn name. Goodbye, Johnny Topside. Hello, Subject Delta.
When all this is over and we're divvying up Rapture's bounty, you and I'll be holding court on a private island, son. Think of it. Each world power on bended knee, holding a bouquet made of money.
Well, there's your evidence that he's probably...
The girls you've saved from Mother want to thank you. Check the Gatherer's Garden.
Thanks. Demanding father. If your little helpers keep getting interrupted while gathering, tell them to get a move on with our demanding father tonic. Kid. Isn't there only supposed to be 3? What the fuck's going down here? There's one over there too. What the fuck is this? There's only 2 left, but what? Is this a bug? I think this is a bug. I choose you to die. Why'd this one die? I know I didn't kill that one that fast. What the hell?
Adam, Daddy, let's get it.
This was definitely a bug, because this guy, I didn't kill this guy, but when I killed that one, he died. The little sister with that one disappeared Okay, weird. Let's go.
You're stealing. No, it.
Let's fix your face, baby.
Own up to your punishment. Defiance is
Cut it out already.
Take me, Daddy.
Like you. Just come out. Hey, lady. No! Don't go.
Daddy, the birdies.
You got take a hit.
Come on, Daddy.
Okay. This is another example of they want you of the developers wanting you to do certain things. They clearly want you to
It's this way.
do quite a bit in every section. So, instead of just letting you play the section, they're just like, yeah, no, there's if you want to do this the best way, you have to take your time and you have to go through and you have to actually acquire all of the atom. You can't just decide, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just fuck off and never say anything to any of these people. Because that would, well, that would hinder you. And the developers, well, they did that intentionally. It's interesting that because this place was flooded up until literally just like maybe 20 minutes ago.
It's this way.
It's Oh, this is the right way. Okay, yeah. It's completely covered in fish and sea grime. I love the visual storytelling of these games.
There's something going on. I mean, I can wait. I'll wait.
She's helpless. Hand that.
What are you doing? Stop ignoring me. I love you.
Oh, yeah.
All done, Daddy.
Well, ain't that lovely? Now it's time to deal with your big sister. Sad to think that. So wait, if the little sisters become aggressive as they get older, and Eleanor doesn't seem super aggressive, right? So maybe there is a cure for being turned into a little sister? Yeah, the frozen place would have the best, my best bet of survival. If I go to that one frozen location. If I can remember where that is. It's probably right here, full honesty. So, literally the opposite side of the map. So, was it... It might have been the, it might have been Mr. Reporter dude who decided to flood this place to hide the evidence of what he'd been doing and to hide the evidence of him turning Eleanor into a, him turning Eleanor into a little sister. Okay, go on in there. Have fun. We'll see you off. My suit changed over time.
With me gone, Father, Stanley just let Mother's followers turn into animals. When word came that she was returning, he knew they would blame him. So he found a way to silence them all.
Oh, it was him!
And now he's trying to cover it up.
That's it. Now all that old dirt stays underground, and Lamb will be none the wiser. Hey, come on back. I've unlocked the train for you. But remember, if Lamb catches you, mum's the word.
Where's the big sister?
Delta, our conflict of interest seems to be upsetting Eleanor. For her sake, I have made it clear to these men that you are not to suffer. I accept full responsibility for any anger you may experience before you die.
Next time.
Doc Lamb's turning up the heat, Chief. Head on back to the train station. Let's hit the trail.
I'd love to just dip out of here, but fun little fact, there is, in fact, a big sister on the way. Which is why I came over here, because I have a full suite of security systems in this room to use. Your solar sisters restore health after gathering atoms. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Yep. Full suite of security protocols. That's what I love. You know, I've intentionally not said a lot this time so that there's a lot that I can cut out. But God, there is so much to talk about with this game. From Eleanor and it clearly trying to show her displeasure to Lamb with the situation, and Lamb recognizing that. And very much, that should tell Lamb that she has failed in making a completely selfless entity, like she believes she has.
Subject Delta, I have known for years of Stanley's betrayal here, and had forgiven him. But in compromising Eleanor now, he seals his fate. You see, it was Stanley who turned you into Ryan. He is responsible for what you have become. The security booth is open now. You may have your revenge.
Sweet Jesus. Lamb knew? And she just let me hang myself out the... Oh, God. No. Come on, pal. The train's ready. Just let me live!
What you gotta say?
So, Lamb broke out, and she's coming back. Wow. Okay, didn't see that coming, but... Okay. That is gonna be... what am I gonna do? And I've heard a lot of these people down here talking. Some of them I know, so...
Mother's not lying this time, Father. He really did it. To both of us.
I was listening to that, Eleanor, thanks.
some of them I know saw the thing with Eleanor and who knows what. You can't just stop, a whole cult from talking, can you? Well, maybe you can. Yeah. Maybe you can.
That really is the wrong way to think of it. I really do want to bash his skull in, guys. I want to bash his skull in. I want to just take this drill and ram it straight through his face. But that's not how we've done things so far. Go fuck yourself. We forgave the lady who was supposed to be taking care of Eleanor, and we're going to forgive him. Because we are not, in this playthrough at least, we are not the monster that Lamb wants us to be. That is how I want to play the game this time.
This is it, Chief. End of the line. If I'm right, Eleanor's mama's using Adam to force all Rapture's minds and memories into the poor girl. Lamb reckons it'll make that child a saint. Now, Eleanor's in a deep, dark place beneath Fontaine headquarters, and to keep you alive, we need to sneak in and find her.
I can't really do much sneaking, but I'm all for it. But that'll be next time, guys. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you leave a like down below, because I really do need your help. And we also have the comments section, so let's hold a discussion. What do you think? Would you have forgiven that guy right there? Would you have been the monster that Lamb says you are in this situation? Or would you walk away like I did? And do you think it makes you a monster to kill that guy? To have your revenge against that man? Or are you something else? Are you just human? Either way, the one that I chose to go with is to let him live. I didn't forgive him, I still hate him, but he's not my enemy, and that is how I have to play it out. So, if you would have made a different choice, put that down in the comments, and if you've already subscribed, already left a like, you can also come join us in our Discord. And if you've already done all of that stuff, share this video because I really do need your help to reach 400 subscribers. Now, if you've done all that, remember guys, smile because we are close to saving Eleanor. Right? Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, guys.